Here are 3 symptoms I was not expecting during my pregnancy, and I'm only in my second trimester, so I feel like there's gonna be a few more I wasn't expecting that are gonna come along. First is gonna be fatigue. Fatigue took me out my first trimester. Oh my gosh, I was so tired, and I was really fighting it before I found out I was pregnant. And then once I found out I was pregnant, I was like, okay, this explains it, because I am not a napper and I just wanted to nap all day. I have never been so tired in my life, where I could have just slept for 12 hours if I wanted to. Now that I'm in my second trimester, I do not have the same fatigue. There are days where I'm like, oh, I'm like way more tired than I usually am, but I got my energy back during my second trimester, so thank goodness. This one was a scary one, but second is gonna be cramping. I was cramping a lot in my first trimester, not anymore, but my first trimester was a bit scary. I had to make sure that it was okay, and thankfully I had the Flow app. I still use the Flow app, but I don't have as many symptoms, new symptoms that I'm not familiar with now, so I don't get as scared. But I looked it up on the Flow app and on Google, and it said like cramping is normal. Obviously, you're gonna feel a lot of like new things since you are making a baby. But yeah, it really just felt like you were about to start your period. And I kept getting scared. Anytime I would go pee, I would always look in the toilet to make sure it was all safe, because it just felt like cramping as if you're gonna start your period. And yeah, it's completely normal, but I did not hear anybody talk about that, so I was really freaking out. But it's definitely a normal symptom during pregnancy, especially in your first trimester. And third, this is gonna be equivalent to cramping in my first trimester in terms of like it being kind of a scary and new feeling, but in my second trimester, I recently started experiencing round ligament pain, and this freaked me out. This happened last week for the first time, and I had to look it up, but it is completely normal. It really is just like your body's expanding, and you know, there's things that are moving and stretching, and the baby's growing, and it's a normal feeling. But it did feel like such a sharp pain for like a second on my left side of my belly, and that's exactly where they explained the pain to be, and it's called round ligament pain. And it is very, very normal, but definitely concerned me. What's made it a little easier for me if I ever feel anything new is that I have to tell myself I'm growing a literal human in my body, and obviously there's gonna be things I've never felt before because I've never been pregnant before. So yeah, there's gonna be pains and aches and weird little feelings that are not normal for me, but they are normal in pregnancy. So yeah, just remember that, especially if it's your first time being pregnant, this is the first time you're feeling all these new and different feelings. So it's okay to be like a little concerned and look it up, but don't overwhelm yourself.